Welcome to the Miles Financial Show with Billy Miles. Billy is a co-founder of Miles Financial Group, and for over 20 years, Billy's consistently been a leader in his field as a producer, mentor, and trainer to thousands of advisors nationwide. He's a member of the National Ethics Association, and he is an expert in no market risk strategic planning. The Miles Financial Group specializes in working with people who are in or near retirement with wealth management, income planning, and asset protection strategies. And now, here to talk with you about tax-free income and retirement, your host, Billy Miles.
Welcome to the Miles Financial Show. I'm Billy Miles, partner and co-founder of the Miles Financial Group, an asset retirement protection company right here in the Inland Empire. So there are three things you need to understand about Social Security. One, it is a very big decision. It's a decision that can make you or cost you potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars if you don't make the decision carefully. Second, this is not a decision you want to make on your own. It doesn't matter if you're a rocket scientist, an engineer, or someone who's proud to wear a blue collar. There's no way to figure this out by yourself. There are just too many variables. And that brings me to the third thing that you need to know. You need the help of a professional with the right tools. Most financial professionals do not have the resources or training to help you with this decision. If you're thinking about calling your accountant, a financial planner, or the agent that sold you car insurance right now, all I can say is think again, because Social Security planning and income planning in general is a very specific skill. Inexperienced or untrained so-called experts can do major damage to your retirement plans. I'm not saying they're trying to hurt you on purpose. I'm saying that they may not have the proper training to ensure that your income lasts as long as you do. In other words, to make sure that you never run out of money and to make sure that your Social Security perfectly complements the other components of your retirement plan. See, no financial professional likes to say, sorry, I can't help you with that. So if you ask for their help, they'll most likely tell you that, yeah, sure, they can help. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they should. Remember, you only have 12 months after claiming Social Security to reverse any decisions that you make. After that, your claim benefits become irrevocable. So a bad decision when it comes to your Social Security benefits is a decision that you'll have to live with for the rest of your life and the rest of your spouse's life. So make the right decision today by giving me a call for your free Social Security claiming guide. This guide will give you great information on how to get the most out of Social Security and how to make sure that you're receiving the optimal amount of payments and not leaving any money on the table. So give me a call right now to 909-321-9737 if you saved at least $100,000 for retirement and or at least the age of 55 and older. Give me a call today at 909-321-9737. You can even text the word security to 909-321-9737. I'll also give you a free consultation using highly sophisticated software that calculates the ideal claiming strategy for your Social Security. My free report will tell you exactly when and how to claim your benefit in order to maximize your income and to fill the income gap. If you're age 55 or older and have at least $100,000 in retirement savings, then give me a call right now to 909-321-9737 or text the word security to 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. You know, one of the first things we learn in life is our ABCs. We start with A, go to B, and C is always after B. In the English language, the order of ABC never changes. But unfortunately, many people approaching or in retirement apply the same sequence of letters to their investments. For example, you might say, my retirement accounts were at point A. Now they're at point B. So obviously, they're going to eventually be at point C. Well, let's explain this in numbers instead of letters. So you may be saying my retirement account had a value of $100,000. Now it has a value of $200,000. Since it doubled from point A to point B, it will obviously grow to $400,000 at point C. The reality is, though, that this is all speculation, of course. But what if you were able to guarantee your ABCs in retirement as well? You see, we also have a free 115-page conservative investor book. It's an insider's guide to no market risk retirement strategies that will show you how to protect your money from fees and market downturns. Give me a call anytime at 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. And make sure you ask for a free customized conservative investor information kit. So let me get back to our example. Your retirement account was at point A, then it grew to point B. So obviously, if you draw a line from point A through point B, your retirement account will continue to grow on the same path to point C. We see this train of thought over and over again as we look at the history of investments. Point A, the beginning of the tech boom in 1995. Point B, the top of the tech boom in the year 2000, and yet so many people bought or held on to stocks at point B, expecting that those same stocks would continue to grow to point C. Here's another example. Point A, the start of the housing price bubble around 1995. Point B, the top of the housing bubble in 2006. Yet people were still buying houses like crazy just before the housing bubble crashed, expecting that they would continue to rise to point C. What crashes next? Is it precious metals? Is it the national debt? Is it the stock market again? Is it Social Security? Will that even be there when you need it the most? All you can know is that just because your retirement account grew from point A to point B doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to grow to point C. In fact, point C might be lower than point A if you don't make the right decisions now. Wouldn't you rather have planning based on guarantees instead of assumptions? How about a guarantee of a bonus on your money of up to 10% or more? Or how about a guarantee of your income account value growing it up to 7.5% for the purpose of receiving guaranteed income for the rest of your life? If you saved at least $100,000 for retirement, then give me a call right now to 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. Well, I have to take a short break. This is Billy Miles, and you're listening to the Miles Financial Show. So let's pause for some exciting announcements.
The most successful teams have a plan, and they stick to it. Before the game even starts, they know what they want to do and how they're going to do it. The same is true in retirement. Do you have a game plan, or are you just going to wing it when the day comes? Billy Miles and the team at Miles Financial Group strictly focus on retirement income planning. They can help put the pieces together to build a retirement income strategy that you can feel confident in. Give them a call now to start building your strategy. 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. Don't be unprepared. Create an income strategy designed to get you to and through retirement successfully. 909-321-9737. Billy Miles at Miles Financial Group. 909-321-9737.
AM 590, The Answer.
Thank you for tuning in to the Miles Financial Show. I'm Billy Miles, a no market risk retirement and asset protection specialist. Is your retirement a source of peace in your life, or is it a source of stress? Are you wondering what's going to happen to you in retirement, or do you know what's going to happen? I'm here to tell you that there is life without financial stress. It is possible to have peace of mind for the miles ahead. And if you'd like a lifetime income account that isn't wasted away by fees, that comes with upfront bonuses of up to 10% or more, that will never show any losses from the market, no matter how far the market falls, and also has a minimum guaranteed growth of up to 9% a year for the first 10 years, then give us a call right now at 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. And make sure you ask how you can receive a free copy of our 115-page conservative investor book. That's 115 pages of everything your broker doesn't want you to know about how to create true lifetime income and how to have peace in your life throughout retirement. That number again is 909-321-9737, or you can simply text the word income, INCOME, to the same number, 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. You see, too many people at or close to retirement are spending way too much time being worried about what is going to happen with their retirement money instead of planning what they're going to do with it. The entire concept of retirement is based on a period of time where you're supposed to enjoy the fruits from your labor, from all of the hard work that you did throughout your entire life. You know, they say it's over 90,000 hours that you would have completed in your working years prior to moving into your retirement years. And when you move to retirement, that's the time to really enjoy the rest of your life, to enjoy the hard work that you put in with your spouse, with your grandchildren, your children, to be able to travel the world, do everything that you've always wanted to do. But unfortunately, many of you spend your mornings and days reading or watching the news and trying to figure out how to keep your dreams from being killed by the market, or taxes, or inflation, or political events, or black swan events like COVID-19 and the coronavirus. You've decided to take the stance of an ostrich. Somehow you're hoping that if you keep your head in the sand, then everything will get better. Many of you have your entire life savings parked inside money market accounts, CDs, or even under your mattress. After all, you think, well, it's safe there, right? Well, is it really safe? I mean, you think about it. Not only are you potentially earning anywhere from 0 to 1% return on those investments, but the opportunity cost is probably much higher than that. In fact, just through inflation alone, the purchasing power of those dollars is dwindling every single day. And so you're right, it is safe. You can't lose it as long as it's under the mattress, but it's actually doing nothing to help you guarantee a lifetime of income. So give me a call right now and ask about our Income Maximizer program at 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. And we'll show you how, for the purpose of lifetime income, you can open an account that will give you up to a 10% bonus. What does that mean? That means if you have a $200,000 IRA or a $500,000 IRA, you potentially can have an immediate $50,000 bonus added to your income account that's designed to create a private pension, a pension that will guarantee you income every year for the rest of your life and for the rest of the life of your spouse. And we'll even show you how to get a guaranteed rate of up to 9% year after year after year from your initial deposit towards a lifetime of income that you can never outlive. And get this, you can even make sure your lifetime income covers not only the life of your spouse, but if something were to happen to both of you, the remaining cash in your account transfers directly to your beneficiaries with no questions asked. Wouldn't you like to know that your spouse and your children and your grandchildren are taken care of long after you're gone? Wouldn't you like to know that you never have to worry if you'll ever outlive your money again? And I'll take it one step further. What if you never had to worry about how you would pay for long-term care? You see, the statistics say that 70% of seniors age 65 and older will experience some type of long-term care event in their lifetime. And typically, especially here in California, those costs for long-term care can be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. So I ask clients all of the time, if something happened to you tomorrow and you needed to have long-term care, where would you want to receive the care? At home, in an assisted living facility, or in a nursing facility? And 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, everyone says at home. And, I would say the exact same thing. The question then becomes, though, how do you pay for it? Because Medicare typically won't cover all of the cost. Your traditional health insurance typically will not cover all of the cost. So which asset will you have to spend down first in order to cover those costs? We've seen it absolutely ravage the life savings of people that and otherwise were great savers